I'm going to go ahead and knock out two birds with one stone in this video. One, I normally would do one and done, two and through, three for me, etc. for a film series that drags out way longer than it is supposed to. But for the John Wick series, I make an exception to this. All four films are great and golden in my opinion. They are action packed and well paced. And even though the fourth film is the longest of all four movies, I don't care. It's not boring at all. It doesn't drag. It keeps you well engaged. Now, let's get to that second thing I'm going to talk about. The other bird that I'm going to knock out with the same stone. John Wick as a justifiable protagonist. Now, not going to explain what the series is about. I'm pretty sure everybody and their mom knows all about John Wick. But what I do want to talk about is how John Wick is the definition of these two following proverbs. One, there are some people in this world that deserve a whole lot of leave me the hell alone. And two, everyone remembers when I retaliate, but they quickly forget when I was provoked. But with that last one I just said, as quick as everyone forgets when John was provoked, he quickly reminds them that, hey, you started with me, I'm going to get my lick back. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, here it is in the first film. John has lost his wife. She leaves him a puppy. You have a group of idiots that break into his house, beat him up, steal his car, kill his dog. And that's when you come to see, wait, hold up, what's John all about? And the description that Eosef, the young idiot that led his friends to break into John's house, the description that his dad gives him is the description that you would give to a horror movie monster. Except for in this film, John is that monster that everybody just woke up. They just wanted to be left the hell alone. And we all know what happens to everyone in that first film. Then we go into the second film. You have crime boss Santino D'Antonio, who double crosses John after John does a job for him, even blowing up this man's house because he said John owes him. And again, Winston tells Santino, you stabbed the devil in the back, and you are not prepared for John's wrath. And that gets you to thinking, why would you double cross somebody knowing what he is capable of? And once he sets his mind to something, there's no stopping him. John Wick is pretty much a force of nature that once you piss him off, there's no negotiating. There's no saying, I'm sorry. You piss him off, he gonna get his lick back. And that's the same way how I look at things in real life. If you end up making the wrong person mad, you keep picking at them, harassing them, anything they say and do to you is totally justified. And John is justified in everything that he did throughout all four movies. Even with all the other assassins that was on payroll out to get John. You know what this man's capable of. And he had to quickly remind you all why I am that guy. In other words, John is the type of guy that, part of my language, if you fuck with me, I'm going to have to fuck you up later on. And tomorrow is not going to be on your calendar. So it will behoove you to leave me be, therefore you will continue to breathe. So in conclusion, John Wick is a justifiable protagonist. Because guess what? If you mind your business, he'll mind his own business. But if you decide to get in his business, he will make sure to make you his business. Just my thoughts, just my opinion. And as always, I'm just saying.